Here's a fun way to draw a cat, just the way the artist Paul Klee used to make his. It's easy, and I have a coloring trick that will help you make rich, warm colors just by using crayons. Hi, my name's Kathy. I'm an art teacher, and I've been teaching kids how to draw for more than 20 years. You know, if you've never tried layering crayon color, it's really easy, and it opens up all kinds of possibilities. Let me show you how. Here are the supplies we're going to need for this cat project: crayons, marker, and a pencil. You can also download this step-by-step tutorial from my website using the link below. Also, it does really help to have center pencil guidelines on your paper before you start to draw. They're on my tutorial too and help you see where to place your lines. Step number 1, we're ready to start drawing. The first step is a giant W shape. I'm making dots to help me plan where to start and stop. Start at the top left corner, draw down, make a rounded bottom, come up in the middle, back down, and then back up to the top right corner. Step number 2, the top of the head gets a kind of V shape like this. Make a dot where the bottom point is going to go, then draw the 2 lines, which really turn into the cat's giant ears. Step number 3, now come the small nose and chin. Draw a little heart sitting on the point of that W shape, and then add a small curve underneath for the chin. Step number 4, the nose is really easy to draw too. Just draw lines from the top point down to each side of the heart. Step number 5, another super easy step here, the eyes. Start the right one at the center point and draw a large almond shape that touches the right side of the head. Step number 6, when you're done with the right eye, draw the same shape on the left side. Make sure that eye also touches the nose and the side of the head too. Step number 7, to finish the eyes, add little shapes inside each eye like this. Step number 8, now it's time to draw the whiskers. Place your pencil on the side of the heart nose and draw a few lines on the right side and then the same on the left side. You know, Paul Klee liked to draw his whiskers like this, kind of droopy and downward with a graceful curve to them. Step number 9, and now for that cute little bird that's sitting on the cat's head. You can almost draw it with one line, it's so simple. Just be sure to add legs underneath when you're done. One last thing to draw, the 2 lines for the side of the cat's neck. Okay, that's it to drawing this Paul Klee cat. So now we just need to trace all of those lines with a good black marker. When the tracing is done, I think it's a good idea to take a minute and erase any extra pencil lines that might still be showing somewhere. Okay, time to bring out the crayons. I'm going to start by coloring the entire cat head this golden yellow color. I am following the colors in Paul Klee's painting, so I'm going to make those eyes green. His painting also has kind of a light green shadow around those eyes, and a yellow-green crayon is the perfect color for that. And now for the red spots on the cheeks. You need to start by pressing really hard with a red crayon on that yellow color. Make the center really dark, and then try to draw an outline around it that gets a little bit softer. You can go back and forth until you get kind of a gradation look. If you need to see that process again, you can watch me draw the circle on the left cheek now. Again, I'm pressing really hard for the center of the circle, and then just going around the edges with a little softer touch so that it gets a little bit of a lighter look to it. The other 2 things that are filled in red are the heart nose and that little bird. Now it's time to add those kind of orangish looking shadows. Take an orange crayon and start coloring around the sides. Press hard when you write on the edge near the marker, and then get a little softer when you're on the inside of that. Take your time. The goal here is to have a nice soft gradation between the 2 colors. The sides of the nose also need a shadow too. And last but not least, I'm going to color in that background a pretty light blue. And here is my finished Paul Klee Cat drawing. Not bad for using some ordinary supplies, don't you think? At Art Projects for Kids, you'll find hundreds more art lessons, which over the years have helped millions of kids learn how to draw. There's a lesson for Picasso and Matisse. I hope you try those projects out too, and I hope you keep on drawing. See you next time.